Alright, so I'll note there's only one reviewer for that last game. I suspect this will probably be a trend going forward from here, as a lot of these lower rate games will have like less people reviewing them because essentially only one person reviewed them. They reviewed low, and that's basically enough to stop it from getting any more reviews. Alright, so the next one is called Crypt Shuffle. Crypt Shuffle is a 3D roguelike. The player follows a wizard, exploring a randomly generated dungeon, and can find different spells. Death is permanent, so look out for ways to survive the onslaught of undead monsters in turn-based combat. This game was created for the 7DRL 2023, a one-week game jam. The 3D assets are part of a licensed third-party package. The game was tested on Windows 11. Feel free to comment in case you have any trouble running the game, or come across a bug. I'll do my best to fix an issue. Most important, enjoy and thanks for playing. Alright, so, fun fact for a developer for basically watching this, I'm on Windows 10, so we'll see how that basically goes. How to play. The game is played by left-clicking to move and interact. Whenever it's your turn to move, blue tiles on the ground will indicate the location you can move to. Click a tile to move there. You can move only once per turn. Be sure to give it some thought to avoid getting yourself into trouble. Moving, interacting with objects, and casting spells uses action points. Your action points are represented by blue diamonds in the lower right corner of the game. Once you have spent all your action points, your turn ends. You can decide to skip a turn if you have remaining action points but don't want to use them. Simply click on the skip turn in the bottom right corner. To survive in combat, you will need to use spells. Your active spell is highlighted in the bottom of the screen. If you find more spells in the bookshelves, they will replace your active spell. Try hovering over an enemy or yourself when it's your turn and you have remaining action points. A highlight will indicate that you can cast a spell. Click to cast a spell. You will come across some objects that you can interact with. To interact, you need to stand on an adjacent square. If it is your turn and you have remaining action points, a highlight will be shown on the objects that can interact with them. Click to interact. You might find healing potions on your journey through the crypt. They are shown next to your health bar in the bottom left. If it is your turn and you have remaining action points, click on the potion icon to refill some of your health. The game ends when you are running out of health points. You can restart the game with a new wizard. Alright, well, we have some comments down there, and then this was made by M. Gotti. Alright, well, let's see how it goes, M. Gotti. I'll note there's another game that has to be downloaded. I've already done so. It's only 200 kilobytes this time, but you know, 200,000 is still quite a bit. It begins. Alright, so I'm not sure you can hear it, but there's a little bit of, like, you know, music in the background. So, I have one spell, Magic Arrow. Alright, so I guess that's my action. So, how do I cast this? There's a cast. And there's another cast. It doesn't seem to end your turn automatically, which is like, you know, a quality of life feature would be nice to have. There's some potions. Okay, so did I get this randomly spawn there? I can see that pissing off a, you know, reviewer right away, just to throw it out there. Okay, so potions heal you up. These barrels do anything, I wonder? So yeah, it seems like enemies randomly spawn. If you're gonna have randomly spawning enemies like this, always make sure that they're, like, you know, not taking free hits on you unfairly. And I sort of feel, by the way, it should be that, like, you basically walk around. If you have, like, basically 2 action points like this, you have, like, a move and a no move. Get more spawning. There's our potion. Okay, let's quickly look at the instructions again. So, the game is played by left-clicking and move to interact. Whenever it's your turn to move, blue tiles on the ground will indicate the location you can move to. Click a tile to move there. You can only move only once per turn. So, basically, you can only move once, okay? Moving and interacting with objects in the casting spells use action points. Use action points are represented in blue diamonds in the lower right. Once you have spent all your action points, your turn ends. Okay, so my silence just went bye bye, I guess, because I exit out and back in. Oh, there's an enemy spawning in again. There's a hit to me. Yeah, guy's dead. So yeah, note that when I basically end my turn, it ends the turn. That looks like a bookshelf over here, by the way. Might as well, save my thing here. That looks like a bit of a bug. I essentially moved around this as opposed to stopping and not being having my movement instructed. So that could definitely be looked at. See, I assume this is probably lost points in completeness at least. And he goes. That guy spawned nice and far away. So far it's only been skeletons. I've only gone 3 rooms, but that seems a little bit lacking. What if I basically leave a guy alone, I wonder? Oh, there's Fire Blast, so it costs 2 AP. Instantly killed. And again, I'm going to take a hit here because 4 random generation. Is he too close, I guess? That could be the issue here, by the way. Nope. This wasn't mean target, I guess. Alright, it takes a turn to take a potion, so something to watch out for. And again, spawning on top of me, so annoying. How far can I go? And here's the question, if I at least avoid this guy, is there going to spawn any more enemy space to fight, or is this going to be him? This seems to be him for the most part. That seems like a bit of a bug. Oh, look at that, spawned another guy over here. On top of a chest, no less. There's another potion. I think a skeleton must be near a part of the room, because like there's nothing here. There's definitely a skeleton somewhere, right? Yeah, it's right over there. We'll just outrun him. There's a skeleton. Die. Let's go this way. So I'll note that I'm not a big fan of like enemies just randomly spawn like this. Oh, right, I can't cast because like, I just used a potion, right? So this is one bad thing about having like the AP like this. The next hit might kill me. Nope, we still have enough XP to last to our heart here. So I'll note the procedure duration like is okay. It really is mostly just an issue of like, how many are basically spawned and well, that's really the main issue. And in fact, it's like, you just walk around like killing stuff. It's basically it. It's a little too basic, I think, for a game. For 7DRL. Let's go over here. Go over here. Hello, and die. Yeah, I can't say I appreciate the idea of having like randomly spawning guys like this. Oops. Again, I moved to a square, even though, he's there. And again, hit to the face. Click. There's a skeleton moving in the background over there. Let's try something. I'm gonna walk right here and see if this guy can like walk around and hit me or not. He could not. Interesting. Down he goes. Now, no problem if you want to have like spying enemies. What I probably do here is have them sort of like, coming from the door, something like that, as opposed to like, just spying like anywhere in the room. That'd be one way of like lessening the impact of them, just like randomly jumping on top of you, basically spawn like this. Because this is annoying. Whoops, I cast twice on him, I guess. There be bugs. Walking all around the barrels, because why not? There's our bookshelf right there. Oh, right on top of me. We got magic arrow again. Let's get over here. So, I'll note that, like, this really isn't enough, like, death basically to be considered, like, a roll. Like, this is, like, a traditional dungeon crawl, like, a little bit procedural generation at this point. You might make us, like, the spells more tactical in some way, or you just have, like, more items and stuff to interact with in the gameplay. There's another bookcase over here. Oh, another hit to the face. Cold snap. Wonder what that does for me. Maybe it stops in cold? Oh. That seems to be the idea, just like, stuns him. Oh, there's guy spying again. Alright, let's get up here. See, I can see like they're frozen to the ground. Let's get this. Seems to be a good way of dealing with these guys. Just freeze them in place and move on. How does it last, I wonder? Just a couple turns by the looks of it. Like, yeah, if you had like some more tactical stuff, like, you know, freeze a guy, kill guys, stuff like that, make it a little bit more tactical. That'd be like one way, like, you know, making this like an entertaining game. Like, just have an idea, like, you know, what makes this game fun and work with it. Also, it seems a little repetitive. I just like go from room to room here and doing like, you know, really nothing really of note. Let's get this. Freeze him. Might as well. There's a skeleton. Let's get up over here. Keep him frozen. Let's get down here. Out of room. Off we go. You know, something I ask myself is this really procedurally generated, or is it just like, you know, is it procedurally generated, or is it the same rooms basically over and over, like, you know, again? I haven't actually tested that yet. I assume it's a procedurally generated, because, like, you know, you basically just have a randomly structured rooms all over the place. Up here. Let's get up here. Spawn our skeleton behind us somewhere. Whoops, just walked past the chest. And into an enemy. You know, let's just let him kill me. So, you have perished. Enemy slain 26, room explored 17. And I press restart, basically descend into like the dungeon. And we spawn top me like this. It's really hard to tell if this is pursuit generator or not. Let's get here. Walk around the barrels a little bit. This magic arrow again. I don't know what's up with the lighting, by the way, but whatever. It seems to be an issue like the first room. There's like lighting issues. That guy's in the barrel. Alright, well that's basically enough for Crypt Shuffle. And I guess there's some problem like with the music because, like, you know, once I basically all tapped out and in, it like, you know, stopped playing, but whatever. Alright, well, I can't really say I thought much of it. It felt too lacking, and I think that's probably like, you know, where you lost your points. So, Crypt Shuffle. Just gonna copy this. Alright, so 2 for completeness. So 2 people actually judged this one. Controls work, game complete, occasionally soft locks on attack. Not too many bugs, but feels very lacking in basic polish, so... I think there's a little bit more in that. There's some, like, you know, other issues, but whatever. 2 is basically probably fine for judging this at this point. Aesthetics, some people like the, you know, the lighting and stuff like that. Straightforward mouse controls, score has 2 here. The aesthetic is generic dungeon, which is fine, but doesn't vary at all, so yeah. No variance is like an issue. They can't really say they found fun, because, like, you know, basically in one room you see it all, basically. Innovation, whoops, wrong one. Innovation, nothing new. Yeah, it's like, you know, click and, you know, do your preliminary dungeoneering. Pretty much a tech demo. Yeah, I have to agree, this is more a tech demo than it is, like, you know, of ratings 2. So it'd probably be a rating 1. It's not unroll-like, but doesn't have the decisions or tactics or everything that it gives you a real experience, so... I probably would actually rate this a 1, because I think depth's a little bit more important than, like, you know, ratings a 2, but... Yeah, basically, you lost points for here as well. So, there's your score, basically, 1.67. Honestly, I think this might be, like, you know, a little bit high compared to, like, you know, what I would have judged myself, so... That's all I can really say about that. That's Crypt Shuffle anyways. Hope you guys basically enjoyed it, and take care.